what was it? What got you down? Like, what, did you become too high, or were you not humble enough, or had injury, or did you think, okay, now I have everything, I can do whatever?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
This.
All right.
I think I was just everything was good.
Right.
You at 17, 18, you can buy a car, you can do what you want, you have a big house, you are alone in Manchester, everything is nice. You try, maybe you put some work a little bit, you do less. You come on the pitch at 9 o'clock and you have training at 9 o'clock. You know, you need to come. For me, football is the best job in the world for me. So training is at 9. You need to come on the pitch at 8:30.
Right.
You know, straight already you do warm up, and I was missing this love about football.
Okay.
So I get the worst injury of my life, ACL. You know.
Sucks.
And I will remember all my life. One physio, he come to me. He said, all your ligament is broken. He said, I don't think you will play football anymore. And I look him in the eye and say, I will play football, my friend. It's big injury, but I will be back. He said, I don't think so. I think you can already start to think about something else. I look at him and say, are you physio or?
Doctor.
And, you know, this guy, you know, I think just it's not good, you know, to when you're a physio and stuff to say you don't gonna play football anymore.
Him saying that, what did it do to you?
At this time, I said, "Wow, it's finished." In my how you say it?
Heart.
In my heart, I said it's finished. If he's a physio, so he know his job.
Right.
The first impression, that's what you think. And when I get home, I call my mom, I call my family, and they said, Thierry, you will be back. No worries. It will be hard, but you will be back. So, with the times, I said, okay, I will do everything because it was the first time I get injured. I didn't know anything.
Right.
I would lie if I said, I will, in my mind, I say I will be back. No. I was thinking, maybe it's finished. But my family was there at the good time, I think, at this moment.
Nice.
I have to say.
That's good. That's very good. Then to track back, you were also talking about before the injury happened, something led up to the injury. You got complacent, you didn't train so much anymore, and you had everything that you needed. Everything was fine. So everything that you had was fine, and at some point it got you complacent and you didn't follow up with your routine anymore that you would normally do. As a young player, now that you're more mature and older, I'm sure looking back you would do things differently. What would you tell, or how is your opinion about young players having so much money available to them, everything available to them, almost not having to do much at this young age? Plus, what would you tell anybody that has that opportunity with him right now, and in order to not lose it, what would they need to do in order to be able to keep it? Like, what's your opinion about that?
I think you need to stay yourself.
Right.
Don't change because the money is here, because you are with the first team, you're getting more money, people talk about you. You need to be the same as you was at the beginning. And it's not easy because everyone around you is like, wow, you're the best, you're a big talent, blah, blah, blah. But, and I think that's what is important sometimes, to have good people around you, to have like some honest person. Go to work, do your work. Don't, how you say, don't get lazy because now you start to getting there.
Right.
Like I always said, for me, it's easy now to sign professional. But it's hard to play.
Right.
It's hard to play. It's hard to be a good player because we have so many players now is professional, but we don't have so many players who is really there.
True.
You know.
True.
So
there's a difference between having a professional contract and being a professional player.
Exactly. I know so many of my friends.
Right.
They was professional, but how many games they play professional? 0. You know, they was professional for 3 years, but they never play one game. So, like Ronaldo said in the interview we watched yesterday, said the new generation, and it's true because I'm in this generation.
Yeah.
We have everything really easy.
Right.
It's not like your generation. You have to get.
Go get it, suffer some more, and fight.
And I think it's not only about football.
Yeah, no, it's about everything in life.
I think so.
Right. A lot of things change nowadays and towards this generation, this new age, which, like he said, we can't blame them.
And you know, because when you see the players and the young players last year, you know, and in the different clubs, you know, some players never come in the gym.
True.
Or easy things, they don't take the balls.
True.
If you don't do this 10 years ago,
Yeah. They kill you.
they kill you. You know this.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Not to go too much out of the football world, well, still in the football world, but not to make it too political. I do have one question though. I had asked it and I went down a little bit, but how do you feel about players getting so much money at such a young age?
That's good because if you can help your family, you know, if you can help your family at 15, 16, is good, but it's not good because I think at this age, to have maybe more than 100,000 euros in your bank, it's hard to deal with it.
Right.
You have to invest, not to go to Marbella. You know what I mean? So I think, like I said, you need to have good people around you.
Right.
I think in football, it's not only my person.
Right.
You need to have a family or wife to put you in a good way.
Right.
What do you think?
No, I agree with it. I feel like it goes beyond that. I'm not sure if teams do that, but I think it would be good if teams would also have like finance guys, you know, financial literacy guys that will help players in understanding how to deal with their money and what to do, what not to do, where to invest in and where not to invest in. And also, I think it would also be good. I know one club in Germany does that. Not 100% sure if it's true, but when you sign your first professional contract as an 18-year-old, I think you get about 45,000 a month. But the club will only give the players 15,000, and 30,000 goes to the parents in order to keep it.
That's
so
nice.
yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it's true.
Yeah.
You know, but I think something like this would also help the players to be able to use the money more efficiently. Because how many players do we know that were so rich and are now broke?
That's the problem. I think it's more not African, but like the poverty
mindset.
country and stuff. You have to help your people. You know,
true.
You must. I think you must You must help them to have better condition.
Right. That's true.
So, and this sometimes you don't help because you want to help. Maybe your dad, your mom, your cousin, and after you look your
Your bank account is zero.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe the good advice for the young people is not to give them every month money, or maybe just to open a business for them. And at the long time, I think it will be better because I know so many players and friends. They help them every month, but at the end, they get the money easy. So it's better to open a business.
True. Makes sense in order to help them. Okay. So you were talking about sacrifice, discipline, being able to be on time, qualities that will make you not just a good player but also a good person. What are your 3 most fundamental things that you said that has helped you to get to where you're at and that will help you moving on forward? On the pitch as well as off the field.
Nice question.
Think about on the pitch first.
On the pitch, my talent, I'm not gonna lie, because when I always play with the players who was like 4 or 5 years more than me, so I will say my talent and my mentality.
Mentality, yeah.
Yes, because like I told you, I had really downs moments, but I always come back. Always. You can kill me 5 times, I will come back again.
Gotcha.
You know.
Resilience.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, resilience is good.
So, yeah, I would say my talent and my mentality.
Okay. All right. So your talent is the base, but your mentality fostered everything in order for you to be able to keep it.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, no, it's important. I think one of the things that I see, you have players. Obviously, you have different types of character. You have those that are like Cristiano, where you know they are outliers. Not too many players like this that are like strict like this. You have more that are more balanced, and then you have more that are very, very, very lazy and don't care about anything else because they have everything given to them. So I think in the world of football, what I have seen with those three types of characters, I think if you have a good balance of all of it, you know, and you can understand yourself better and realize, okay, I need to make sure that I don't know, do my mobilization, that I do my stuff in the gym so that I can maintain and have longevity in my career on the field. That's definitely important. It's something to aspire to. And because human beings, you know, we tend to be lazy, we to get comfortable fast. So you always have to push yourself against that comfort to get into a field of discomfort. You know, it's only in discomfort where you find growth. And I think a lot of people shy away from that because it doesn't feel nice, you know. It's like, oh, I don't want to do this, and it's tough, and and then I have pain and stuff. But I think, like you said, with the mentality, if a player can envision himself like, yo, okay, doesn't have to be Ronaldo, but he says, I want to be like, I don't know, Heung-min Son, you know, and he works. He may not be like Heung-min Son, but because of his vision and he works through that, he can push himself better through the discomfort. And I think this is something that you pointed out, which is very good. Like, it can kill you 5 times, but you come back up again, come back up again, come back up again. And maybe you don't score 50, 60 goals like Ronaldo, but you make sure that you have the mentality to come back and fight through, and which is the same mentality that Ronaldo has, you know? And then the result will speak for itself. So that's good. That's very good.
It's true.
No, man, it's something that a lot of people should take on, most definitely.
Exactly, yeah.
At some point, football is going to be over, you know? Have you made thoughts about this already? Sometimes not that you have to like think about it so far or whatever, but you know, life, anything can happen. Have you ever made thought about, okay, what happens when football is over for me? Whether it will not happen to something crazy, or you decide at some point, okay, you know, I'm 36, 37, it's finished.
I think I would like to be a coach. I think I would like to be a coach because first I love football. I really love football, and I love to be with players. I think if I stop football, all my life is about football, and if I stop football, I don't think I can just go sit on the beach, you know, go in the pool.
Right.
I think, and use the same. If all your life is in the gym, be with people and stuff, you cannot just stop, you know. Yeah. So I think I would like to be a coach. But right now it's hard now to be a good coach. Yeah. It's easy to be a coach now, but to be a good coach...
It's a different level.
And me, I know coach is a really hard job because you have 11 players you put on the pitch and you have 12 players who is going to say, this is not a good coach. This is this. So, if I want to be a coach, I want to be someone who is really honest. That's it.
Okay, that's good.
And you?
Oh, me? It's a good question. I don't think I'm going to ever start. I don't know if I'm going to, people want to retire. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I really have no idea. I just know that for me, my lifelong goal is it to inspire people to be better. To inspire to achieve their highest potential, whatever it is that they envision to be in, whether it is through fitness, through speaking, through writing, or through different types of art. But my main 3 outlets is sports, speaking, and writing. So I think even when I'm 80 years old and I'm still alive and fit, I will write books and tell people go and achieve your dreams, you know. If I get the chance to speak on the stage, I will speak and tell the people go and achieve what it is that you want to do. And the same thing with sport was. So I don't think I'm going to ever stop my purpose. And this is my heart desire. So I like the fact that I'm in the sports world because if I can inspire you, you can inspire your 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Mhm.
You have more people that you can inspire, and it happened because I've allowed like you've allowed an open vessel to come to you, to talk to you, and then you can talk to more people. So this is how we can reach people faster instead of me just doing it by myself. So that's why I like being in the sports world, because athletes or entertainers, they have a huge influence. So if I can influence an athlete to do something, whether it's just small things, just like you said, discipline, having discipline. If I can implement that into your brain and you share it to the world, because they look at you and they enjoy it, and then they be like, man, Thierry Ambrose said I need discipline, I can be happy because I'll be like, yo, we had our conversation, now he's talking to other people and they're also affected by it. So this is my lifelong journey.
Okay, nice.
No.
Nice, really nice.
Yeah, man.
And what you want to leave behind you when you're not going to be here anymore?
That's a good question. Most definitely, I think I want for people to look back and be like, yo, because of him, there was a moment in my life where I felt like I want to give up, but I didn't give up.
Okay.
This is the main thing.
Nice.
That's the main thing. I want for somebody to look up and be like, because of this guy, I didn't give up. And it doesn't matter what it is. Maybe I just smiled, or maybe I was angry and I said something that inspired you, or maybe I just had a deep, intimate moment with you, or you saw me on the pitch, or you saw me doing, I don't know, something. It does not matter what it is, but I want for people to look back and be like, man, there was a moment in my life where I almost gave up, but then I saw this guy and he said something or did something, and I didn't give up, and for this I'm thankful.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And you?
Me, my friends, I want them to remember, or all the people I connect them, loyalty, love,
Yeah.
like I really love them, and trust.
Nice.
These three things.
Important.
And football, is,
Yeah.
is. Yeah. I know in 5 years it will be a new Thierry Ambrose in my KVO stand team.
True.
And that's how we go.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a new. So in football, I don't want the people to remember me about football.
Right.
More about my person, how I am. If they think I'm funny, then then these things, more about these things.
Nice. That's good.
Yeah.
That's very good. And I think we are on the right track with that. Most definitely. So, I don't have anything else more to say to that.
Me too. I just hope my son will see this interview in 15 years, because he need to learn English before.
Right.
That's it.
Right. Anybody that sees that it feels inspired, man, appreciate that. And my name is Alfred Ntiemwa. This is
Thierry Ambrose from Guadeloupe.
Yes, and thanks for tuning in.